we took advantage of it.
How far, I mean, I'm sorry if I talk about England for a moment, but
okay.
How far off do you think England are? I mean, you've wiped the floor with them in the second half.
Well, I think England proved that they're a team, an up-and-coming team right now. They played very well this tournament. They went scoreless with Germany, both sides, and the federation, English Federation, and country itself is getting behind women's soccer, and I think it's really important that they don't get down on themselves, because you have to put somewhere. Kelly Smith is their leader. She is the person. She's one of the best players that plays against. Never actually had a chance to play with her. And you can tell when she gets the ball at her feet, she's as free and as comfortable as anybody I've ever seen. It's like Ronaldinho. She'd rather have the ball than not. And I just think it's important, because the English team, they put a good performance out here. We just were due to score some good goals. And Shannon stepped up today, and Will stepped up today too.
Do you think if England women's football was to get a summer league, was to get televised, that it would help boost it?
Absolutely. Yeah, the more opportunity the women can play, the more opportunity the women don't have to have another job and play, which I think that's starting to roll in that direction, the better the national team is going to be because of it. Can you tell us about your goal again? A lot like the 2004 final against Brazil. Lil's standing in the corner. She looks up. I look at her. We make eye contact, and she just puts a perfect ball in the back post, and I run in, put my hand on the ball, and it goes in the goal. That's a good question. I'll have to watch the replay, but it went in. I don't care. Yeah. That's the thing with Christine and I. No matter how far apart we can be distance-wise on the field, we're always connected. And I think Christine put a great performance in for her team.
What did you guys say to each other? What did you guys say among the team at the half to come out so fired up?
Well, we felt like we played well enough in the first half to get a couple good goals. However, England put a good performance on. But we've just been due. We feel like this team hasn't shown its best. And the only way you can show your best is if you score goals and you can win games. And I think we came out in the second half and proved that today.
Do you think England need more physicality to their game? I mean, obviously America...
No, I thought that they were actually more physical than us in moments. I think we suffered... I think they committed more fouls than we did.
I don't mean in a dirty way. I mean,
no.
Like you can hold the ball up.
No, I mean, they're so knowledgeable about the game because they see it every single day, and I think that really benefits them to take to their advantage. But I think our team we've just played together a lot longer, and if there were more Kelly Smith like on the field, it'd be a different story.
What do you need to improve to win the semifinals?
It depends on who we're playing, but I think that we just need to continue on the confidence roll. I think we gained a lot of confidence in the first half of this game. And going into the second half, the group that we had was one of the most difficult groups in the tournament, and having come out of that group on top in first place gave us confidence that we maybe didn't even realize we were gaining in the first round. So I think second half we took it to them and put 3 goals away. Just keep continuing to build on that confidence, and I think we'll be okay.
We were slow starters in the game.
Pardon?
We were slow starters in the game.
We were slow starters?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a matter of taking everything in. It's a World Cup environment, trying to sort out formation, systems, trying to, get good touches on the ball. We are a slow starting team, and hopefully that can change for the next game. Good?
And Box and Osborne together.
Well, it was a really good combination because they're both good possession players, and they both help us keep the ball, which is what we've been lacking. And Leslie, on top of that, filled a very important role for us in keeping Kelly Smith quiet. And we did it collectively, but Leslie had most of the responsibility for tracking Kelly Smith. So I just thought it was a great performance by both of them, and nice for Boxy to get up and get on the board again. Well, I think you have to give a nod to Brazil in terms of how they did in the Olympics and their past experiences and some of the talented players. But that Australian team's one of the toughest group of kids I've ever seen, and they're very difficult to beat. They were down a goal to Canada late. They never give up, and Salisbury always seems to find a way to get a goal. So, you can't count them out. So we'll just have to wait and see. We have matched up very well against Brazil, and they're a very good team, great talent. But I think the matchups have been very, very good for us. And but again, saying that in the Olympics, they played awfully well in that final. So we were fortunate to take that one.
In your game, what do you need to improve to win the semifinal?
Well, if we keep scoring 3 goals and not conceding any goals, we'll be just fine.
Are you worried that you're slow starters in the game?
Well, as long as we're strong finishers, I think we'll be okay. But tonight I would have liked to seen us start better than we did. Maybe it's just we're a young team. You know what I mean? We have a lot of new players, and maybe it's just, hopefully this game gives us more confidence to step out on the field from the first minute and bring our best soccer from early in the match. Well, Marta wasn't there in June, and so she's one of the most talented players in the world. So her presence on the field will make them a much more dangerous team attacking. And but other than that, I think it's the same team, and we'll play pretty much the same style.
So how will you cope with Marta?
We're going to put all 11 players right around her.
I don't believe it.
You don't? No. We have to,
Because I talked with the Australian players, they say they will not do any special.
Nothing special for Marta.
No.
I don't believe them either.
Okay.
No, you have to do something to stop special players. If you've got to find ways to defend them, to keep them quiet. They're still going to get their chances. You just try and reduce the number of chances they get. Like tonight with Kelly Smith, she's a very good player, but we were able to reduce the times that she could attack.
Will you force her to pass the ball more?
I think she's very good dribbling and passing, but we do have to stop her in both ways. Not just one way, but in both ways.